just going to keep right on going.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they could really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught inside
Get your ass,
the 35. And he's
move on that nigga.
Taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh, turn it up, though.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
2 steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson flushed out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Bryant spread out to the right. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start by handing this off to Mack.
Nobody tackled.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Give me that ball.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Rivers now from the 50. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into the
I knew it was coming.
It's intercepted.
That's bullshit.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six, escaping the pressure right. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go screen. This is Ingram. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that's your booty, bro.
Back at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Ravens
Let's go.
21.
Let's go.
Colts 20. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded just outside the goal line.
Man, if y'all would
And he
touch
won't get
that
this to
nigga.
the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On first down, Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play. Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Jackson on first down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Hold it.
Picked up by Rocky Sin. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Put too much air on.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Starting the drive with a give to
Everybody got blocked up. Man. All right.
And there he goes. Touchdown.
Picked up everybody. Now the soul didn't get loose.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And that's his 2nd touchdown run of this game, and this one had a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I can't know what that
Obviously,
nigga
you never want to
pass
fumble, but if you
icon
do,
was.
good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, good pick. Good pick. Good pick. I thought that was going to get over that nigga head, bro.
So that's
Good
back-to-back drives
pick.
where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
That shit is retarded, bro.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st down, Colts.
Here's Marlon Mack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13, Rivers. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Here he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time. A lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
Oh, God. They kill me with this shit, bro. That bitch be so fast and it's so slow.
Boy, a potential game changer there here in the 4th quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game.
Peach is your cut.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the ground, it's Mack.
Cuz I can't tackle, bro. Man, this game booty, man. I'm fucking sick of this shit, bro. I can't fucking tackle, bro. I don't know how to tackle. I'm convinced I don't know how to tackle, man. I'm sitting here hitting and this nigga just doing nothing. Just come on, man. This game booty, man.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
Oh, come. Out of bounds. That shit booty, bro. Like, come on, man. This nigga threw that bitch way over there.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson dancing to his left. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You can't pause after the kick, though.
It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and 10.
You gotta kick it and go. Gotta kick it in and kick it in and go. Kick it and go. Gotta kick it in and kick it in and go. I just be hugging on mama. I just be hugging on her. Cause we gotta kick it in, go. Kick it in, go. Okay, well, let me represent for my city then. Shit. You know, you gonna throw up your dubs, let me throw up my dubs, nigga. Cause you gotta kick it in and go. Kick it and go. Kick it in and kick it in and go. Kick it and go, kid. You kick it and go and kid. Fuck up in yonder. They spin the condom. AJ the rock round the rounder. Send them in the finder. Send them on Condrana. Then I'm on the roll around. I thought you was gonna run up on me. What you doing? You wanna play tennis today?
No, can you take that out of there? I need them buckets.
Pour it out. Pour this out.
Yeah, you can.
Hold on, I need to kick it in and kick it in and give it a second. Let's go, Pachano. Malaya. Where's my daughter, girl? I'm just telling you, my daughter, girl. You can do the eggs, but you my daughter, girl. Let's go, young Macadon. Let's go, Macadon. Kid, you so cute. Don't come over here balling my eyeball with your ball, through your lash. Zaylaza.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Focus on the scratch when he roll that wretch. Hit you with that thing when you on your lap.
Hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters.
Oh, for real? Okay.
We think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, I'm
Gonna focus on that scratch when we do that latch.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. He'll try and run for this with Mack. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, He might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're
Oh,
saying
yeah.
is we're going petite for Latin.
Oh, yeah.
8 ounces is good.
All right, just checking.
Way to give it up dirty, dummy.
But this one is going to wind up incomplete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, Ingram. And he
Wish you
went
could
nowhere.
hop through
Went
that motherfucker.
backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000
We
of
gotta
them.
focus on that green. Say la bean.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Jackson,
He got
escaping
me.
the
Oh, he
pressure
don't.
right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And this is caught.
Yeah.
It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 32 on the play.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone.
Focus on that green. Tell them say la bean.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. And I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now on the other side.
We would have, but we're going to play ball, though.
This is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy,
Let's focus on that green. Tell them say la bean.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. And at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
it's really not.
Good play.
T.Y.
You fooled me.
Nobody to beat.
Fool me. Fool me.
He's into the end zone. So they
You play on the zine when you play Latin.
now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Focus on that green. Tell them say, oh, yeah, he going to let us nuts hang.
Using that in one
Ooh.
play, 75 yards in zone.
He let his nuts hang. He let his nuts hang. He lost the game, letting his nuts hang. He lost the game, letting his nuts hang. Cause he ain't focused on that green. Tell him say la vie.
Yeah, time or no time.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't tripping either, cause we gonna take this dub.
No matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You
We
got
gonna focus on that green and tell him say la vie.
play defense and get the ball back.
You understand what a yabba mean?
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Throw it in your mama house.
Any rush offensively.
Throw it at your mama house.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. But not much on that
Good
run.
game, Macadocious. Roll around with your alloclocious. Didn't even know if nigga was atrocious.
Correctly,
But
they
you let him
moved
know.
the ball on the ground,
It's a good
honed
game.
in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.